beautiful soul. I just saw 11:11 as I hit record, and the moment I hit record, there was messages coming, and seeing 11:11 was a sign that yes, you need to listen to this message. Second of all, I am on my period, so definitely wait. I just wanted to pose with the candle, a little bit, just give you the vibe. Anyway, enough drama, let's get to the work, okay? So I think I'm gonna hold the candle. I don't know, the fire, she wants to be here. Jyoti, by the way, Jyoti means this light, this particular light. Okay, the message that I was receiving was, when you are on your creative path, one thing that you need to be aware of is distraction, because they are gonna be there. They're gonna be there for many reasons, like you could be letting yourself get distracted because you are afraid that it will spoil the friendship, because if you are being very disciplined around your creative path and you are changing your habits and you feel like, okay, this friendship that I want cannot sustain the person that I am becoming, the bigness, the good health that I want to have, the kind of success, the kind of money that I want to make, it will spoil the friendship. A lot of the times we choose the relationships even if we are staying small in them. We will literally abandon our path and abandon our creative path so that we can stay small and have the certain relationships that we are desiring. But you have to understand that if there is any good that you want to do for the people, it's showing them your bigness, showing them, like being so disciplined, so logged in that they can see and sense it and be inspired by it if they have to. If you can, yes, the thing is, you cannot change somebody. What you can do is show them what is possible, and then they themselves want to change. Nobody came to you and told you like, hey, you need to change. Nobody was after your ass, but it's like you felt inspired from within. You felt inspired from within, and then you took one action, then universe did something, then universe kept doing things to keep you logged in. So when you are on your creative path, do not be afraid. Like, don't be afraid that, okay, if I get too disciplined, too focused, too big, too this, too focused, too big, too this and that, then I will lose the friendship. Because if you are afraid that you will lose the friendship, then that friendship and that relationship is not worth to be existing in your life, actually. Because the real friendship, the real relationship are in alignment with your soul calling, are in alignment with your bigness. You wouldn't tell your child to stay small just to sustain a friendship. No. And in fact, real friends, real people, they will want to see you go big as possible. As big as possible. They would be there cheering for you, rooting for you, and really praying for you that you do get big. You do get like best possible money, best possible success, best possible fame, the best possible, you build the best possible body of work that has the deepest impact on this world. Your people would want that. So, don't let yourself get distracted. That fear is gonna come up. It's very natural for us to feel like, okay, we are gonna, if I do this and become this, if I choose to follow this, which I truly feel aligned with, then I might lose this friendship. That fear is very natural to have, but do not let it stop you. Do not let it stop you. Choose to move forward. Choose to bring magic in your life with my magic paintings. This painting says, dearest God, dearest Mother, thank you for guiding me. Thank you for leading my way. when you live around this painting, the way you start to move in this world very bravely, confidently, courageously, you will find yourself becoming most braver, bolder, confident version of yourself, and it's just so much divine guidance and peaceful energies into your life. Super powerful. Super. You can't miss the magic. You can't. I'm telling you, you cannot. Okay. Also, you can hire me and I will channel a customized magic painting uniquely for you. A painting that will bring lot of success, high vibrations, good energies, power, love, and like sacred, peaceful, pure energies into your life. It's so powerful, and I'm so solidly committed and ask God and goddesses of creativity to not let you get distracted. To not let you get distracted. Really, because distractions are good habits are like you want to truly have a good health, good life, good career. You gotta be in good mindset, and if you are constantly hanging out with people who are not doing anything to really resolve their emotions, and you feel like if I become too disciplined and too healthy, that will piss them off. No, it might inspire them. It might inspire them to make a change in their life. You don't have to be after someone's ass for them to make, like, you don't have to be after your friend's ass, like, hey, make a change. Don't do that. You become solid in your discipline, and then they will be after your ass, be like, hey, how did you make this happen? I want to learn. I also want that. What can I do? Can you teach me? Can you tell me? Can you guide me? Can you lead me? What can I learn from you? Then you can tell them. It's the best thing that you do for everyone around you and for all people. And also, like, if you are afraid, like, okay, I might, so for example, when I wanted to, dress up however the way I wanted to dress up, I was so afraid that what if my landlady, who is like pretty old, gets like so irritated by me and throws me off the house and embarrasses me, because anyway I have not paid like 5 months of rent, and she was so kind, and so, I'm so grateful for this generosity from God, and how God is supporting me through her, inspired her to be so generous. I'm so grateful to her. I pray every day that she receives best of the best, but I was afraid still, like, what if I my style was up leveling, I was inspired to wear different kind of outfits, and I want to do everything that gods and goddesses of creativity wants me to do, every single thing. But I was afraid, like, what if she gets pissed off? But I was like, if by doing the right thing something happens, then it's a good thing. When you do a right thing and there is negative reaction from outside the world, that's also a good thing. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do whatever I'm gonna do, and that's she's so acceptable. In fact, when I go out for my walk with my dog, so many old ladies that I feel like, oh my, they are so acceptable, because you know what, people see, and when they see a creative creation, they are recognizing their soul. They are recognizing the bigness of their soul subconsciously, even if they consciously cannot sense it, even if they don't have the word to express it, but they feel it, and that kind of recognition is necessary within everybody, because everyone's living in fear, abandoning their self-expression, and that is causing more war, more frustration, more unsafety in this world. And you become the cure for all that unsafety, all that chaos, all that frustration, all the war, all the panic that everyone is in, by you embodying your self-expression, your creativity in an unfiltered manner. By you making that brave choice that you are going to express yourself unapologetically, boldly, that you are going to make choices that you are feeling inspired to and you feel in alignment with, but they are going to make you look different to others. You are going to be, when you make that choice, that brave choice to look different than others, to move differently than others, than how people in your environment is moving, that's very powerful. You were that peace, you made that peaceful choice, you brought that peace into this world by choosing your creative expression, by communicating honestly in your day-to-day, in day-to-day life, day-to-day daily interactions with people. When you communicate honestly, it shifts. We want to make change in the world, we want to get famous, and all of that is good, but we have to understand, we have to live like that. We have to live like that on our daily interactions with people. And dealing with people can be, it can be very, we can get easily frustrated, we can judge people and all of that, but we have to understand all of it is us. Everything that we see in another person exists inside of us. So saying this prayer consistently, that dear God, I only want to exist with other children of yours as you want me to exist with them. I only want to have the relationship. If you want me to have this kind of friendship relationship, then yes. If business, yes. If no relationship, then that's also good. But there has to be harmony. Sometimes, we pass by somebody and we are constantly thinking negative thoughts for them. It's not good. Then there is more prayer that is required, that God, I intend to only see this person as you see them, God. I intend to only treat them how you would treat them. And saying it over and over again, saying this prayer over and over again, because we are so good at constantly judging, constantly criticizing, constantly casting hate on people. Now we have to become better, become the champion of constantly praying, constantly affirming that, dear God, I intend to see this person as you see them. I intend to treat this person as you would treat them. I intend to see this situation as you would see it. I intend to treat this situation as you would, God. Whatever the situation is, however frustrating the situation is, however annoying the situation is, we have to live with this attitude, Because when we are surrounded by people who are constantly getting on our nerves, there is deep lesson that we need to learn. And getting angry by it, getting frustrated, getting constantly negative and hateful about it, it's only gonna cause chaos within our own nervous system, within our own biochemistry, So saying, God, this situation that is causing panic inside of me, fear inside of me, frustration inside of me, confusion inside of me, God, I want to look at it how you would look at it. I want to treat it, handle it how you would treat it. Wait, let me see if there is any other message that wants to come through. There is so much power that you have, an impact that you have, what you can create with how you move, the kind of prayer and intentions that you hold, the kind of habits that you have. There is so much, such a deep, impactful change that you can make happen on a deep subconscious level. within yourself, within the people around you, within your environment, within the people, and and in this world you have that much power, your prayers have that power, your intentions have that power. You're not small, you're not powerless. You are capable of making, creating such beautiful, loving energies, calming energies in this world. You are capable of creating deep emotional safety into this world. You are capable of bringing so much self-love and influencing so much self-love in people. So do not let yourself get distracted in false habits, in like that constant old story, that pattern of constantly living in your head. Don't you let your emotional energy goes in that direction. Set up a, like a routine, or I would say a habit wherein you can stay logged in. So for example, earlier whenever I would come home from a walk or somewhere, I would go sit on my sofa and just nervously scroll, or I would just get into eating, calm myself through eating. Now I will always have my journal over there, I will always have my candle over there, I will have my sketch pen and pen, and I would come home, I would make a video, and I will just go sit and start to journal. I might scroll for like 1 to 2 minutes, but not now. I don't even want it, and being able to sit with the fear, the uncertainty, whatever we feel, like how would running away solve anything? Running away doesn't, letting yourself distracted from something wouldn't help you. No, sometimes I this can be too big. Like me thinking like, how will I pay 5 months of rent? What will happen next? What will happen? What if like some any kind of worst case scenario? So if I like the pressure of it and all of that, I'm like, I sit with it. I'm like, God, I have said the right prayers. I did the right thing, whatever I did. My prayer was always like, God, good. And when I was saying the right prayer, I was following my inspiration. I did all the right thing. So then if this situation has happened, it's because you wanted it to happen that way. So now it's your choice. You will do whatever you want to do. I didn't run away from it. I didn't run away, like I wouldn't sit with it and things like that. Sit with the fear and you will know that how silly it is, or how maybe, or you will receive a solution, Like sometimes I feel like, okay, what if I wear whatever I want to wear and some whatever happens, but then I receive the solution to keep chanting Hanuman Chalisa. And I do that and then I feel so safe. I'm always safe, always. No matter what I wear, I'm always safe. And I feel like, I don't care. Because Hanuman Chalisa destroys the, self-doubt and all of those things. So whatever fear, that you have financial fear, you have like, okay, I feel like I'm not confident enough and I feel socially anxious, I feel this and that. You can sit with it. You can feel it, and the moment you express it, either on your journal or you acknowledge it, and you just sincerely acknowledge that, God, I am having this problem. Can you please help me out? Can you send me the solution? And you always, every single time without a fail, receive a solution. The thing get resolved. You get led. You get led. Through the, even if sometimes the situation is painful, you get led through it so beautifully. And there was something that was coming that just, it came and I just like, it came like this and it went like this. Like, what was it? For some reason, they are wanting me to talk about just like how changing a habit, changing certain habits of like addictions and all of that. Like for me to recover from binge eating, from eating disorder, it took some time. I remember initially when I was for the first 1.5 year, I was just failing. I was like, I will not eat this at night, junk, because I would eat pizza, burger, a lot of chocolates at night, a lot, because I was not acknowledging the fears that I was having, the social anxiety. I was not aware of them, okay. But at that time, I remember for a year and a half, I was just failing, and my attitude was, I'm gonna die trying, regardless. So every day I would say, okay, now today I will sleep early. I will not eat like around 12 in the midnight and so much of like two pizza, 3-4 burgers and all of that. All these, it was really disturbing, the kind of eating disorder that I had. Rani, stop it please, my dog is barking. And then I would say it every day, like morning I will say like, today I will sleep on time, and then night it will happen again, then again same day, and same thing kept happening every single day for over a year and a half. And then I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die trying. And then I started to write like, God, please help me out in changing these habits, please help me out. And then it got better, then again something would happen and I would relapse, and then like again I would pray that, God, please help me out, I've been really struggling, help me out. And then it would get better, and now it does get better, and now it's with like scarcity mindset, the scarcity, deep lack patterns again and again reoccurring. And now my attitude is like, okay God, I am like, I find it hard, and these are reoccurring. I want to see this as you would see it. I want to handle these situations as you would. How do you see me? Because when we are in these kind of addictions and habits and patterns and scarcity and all of these things, brokenness and whatever, we judge it. We start to see ourselves as weak and broken and small. So we have to look at ourselves through the eyes of the God, like, God, you show me, like, I want to see this situation as you would. I want to see myself as you would. And then you like, okay, this and this, like, okay, yeah, it just and the connection with Mother Earth, really helps. Nature will always help you. Mother Earth will always help you. Mother Earth will always provide for you. Mother Earth will always guide you. Mother Earth will always lead you. Book a one-on-one mentorship with me, 3 months, wherein you will have a 3 months of support with me. You'll have a safe space to process your deep fears, limiting beliefs, and anything that is keeping you small, any habit, any pattern, any old story, process it with me, and you will be able to step into your power, into your creative calling, into your creative gifts, and so much more. You will have like a personal psychic, with you, and just a lot of deep emotional spiritual support from my side. And yeah, link of that is in my bio. 3 months of mentorship. I also have my one-on-one psychic guidance session, link of that also in my bio. And I have my journaling course. The wisdom that I have shared inside this course will push you into your next magical era. Journaling helps. It's a powerful spiritual tool, and the wisdom that I have shared, you must know it, okay? And another thing that I have, any wisdom that you need, you will find it, okay? Honestly, I would like to say get my course, but also like the wisdom that is meant to reach you will reach you. regardless whether it is reaching through me or from anywhere else. Because yeah, and I also have my ebook called Energetic Activation for Brand New Life. This ebook has prayers, powerful prayers, verses, affirmations, and intentions that as you bring them in your life, as you read them, as you know, it's so powerful. It's just the energy of it. Yeah, it's just the moment you buy it, you will feel it. You will feel it. You know, I know the people will feel it. Link of everything is in my bio. Okay? Stay resilient. Stay resilient. Even when it feels frustrating, confusing, stay on it. Stay on it. Okay? Keep praying for it. You're not going wrong. My stomach is growling. You know, stay on it. Stay on it. Don't let yourself get distracted. Don't let yourself get distracted. Go big. Go big. Let yourself get bigger, get richer, get successful, get famous, get healthier, get more childlike, get more fun, get more. Let yourself become more alive, more and more alive, more and more wild. Let yourself be led so powerfully by the spirit of play, spirit of dance, spirit of calmness, spirit of joy, spirit of honesty and integrity, spirit of privacy, spirit of love, spirit of dance, you know, and like, let gods and goddesses of self-love lead you. Let gods and goddesses of creativity lead you fully. Live a big, wild life. You know, a big, wild life. That you live every day. Your everyday choices are based upon love, on wildness, on your creativity, and so then your spirit is felt by everybody, that creates the glitch within them, that creates the glitch in the matrix that everyone around you is existing in. Because we want our brothers and sisters, our friends, you know, strangers, that who are also friends, okay, they just don't know it, that they are our friends, that your spirit causes glitch in them. Yeah, okay, that's it.